Have you ever felt that growing older means having fewer choices? That aging must follow a narrow, silent path, from independence to dependence, from being seen to being forgotten? But what if that path wasn't the only way? What if aging could still mean freedom, dignity, and connection? In this video, we'll explore 7 real-life alternatives to nursing homes, options that honor your rhythm, your voice, and your story. Because aging is not the end of choice. It's the beginning of a new chapter on your terms. 1. Aging in place with flexible support. There's something many older Americans are slowly realizing. There's no place quite like home. It's the scent of old wood floors, the way morning light touches your kitchen counter, the quiet spot by the window where you sip tea and listen to the sound of your memories. Home is not just a place. It's your history. It's where your heart still feels whole. But when your health starts to change, does it mean you have to leave all that behind? The answer is not always. Across the US, millions of older adults are choosing to age differently. They're staying at home, but with flexible support tailored to their needs. Maybe a caregiver stops by a few times a week. Maybe someone helps prepare lunch, check blood pressure, or organize your medications. Maybe you just need a ride to the doctor, or someone to sit beside you and ask how you're really feeling. This path is called aging in place, and it's becoming the quiet revolution of senior living. Like Charles Anderson, he's 82, lives in Austin, Texas. 3 mornings a week, a caregiver drops by, helps with breakfast, takes vitals, reviews his medicine list. The rest of the day, he reads, tends his backyard tomatoes, and FaceTimes his grandson in Boston. He says, "I don't need someone to take over my life. I just need a little help to keep living it." And that might be the most powerful kind of independence. 2. Living with your children doesn't mean losing yourself. Shared space doesn't have to mean lost freedom. More families across America are choosing multi-generational homes, but the ones that work have clear, loving boundaries. A private room, a peaceful corner, a schedule that's your own. You are close, but not crowded. You share meals, but not every moment. You're part of the home, but still whole in yourself. In the morning, you might make your own tea. At noon, you might rest quietly. At dinner, you may join, or simply smile from your own space. These little freedoms protect dignity. Boundaries aren't walls. They are quiet doors of love. They say, "I see you." Not just as someone older, but as someone still full of life, rhythm, and choice. You're not a guest. You're not a burden. You're a living part of the family. When done well, this kind of living works beautifully. A quiet room, a simple routine, sometimes even a small entrance or kitchenette just for you. In homes like these, elders feel respected, not watched, included, not overwhelmed. Because living together doesn't mean giving up yourself. It means giving love with space to breathe. Living together, living free. 3. Stay home, stay strong. Staying in your own home can be one of the most powerful choices you make. It's not about refusing help. It's about creating a space where you feel safe, independent, and free. Small changes can make a big difference. Grab bars, non-slip floors, brighter lights, voice-controlled systems. These are not luxuries. They are tools for dignity. Technology helps, voice assistants, medication reminders, automatic lighting, emergency alerts. Your home becomes your partner, silent, supportive, always there. Space affects the mind. Familiar objects, memories, peace. Aging at home reduces loneliness, preserves memory, lowers stress. You choose your rhythm. You decide your routine. You rest when you want. You rise when you're ready. No schedule forced, no place to fit in. Just your space, your way. Stay home, stay strong, stay you. 4. Independent living communities. More and more older adults are choosing to live in independent living communities. These are not nursing homes. You have your own apartment, your own key, and your own rhythm. Support is available, but only when you want it. You live on your terms, not someone else's. You choose what services you want. Meals, cleaning, or medication reminders. They're optional. You can make your own breakfast and later join friends for dinner. This is not about dependency, it's about choice. There are classes, clubs, and events every week. You can join yoga, art, music nights, or simply take walks. No one forces you to join. But you're never alone unless you want to be. These communities are designed for safety, ramp-friendly paths, emergency buttons, and support staff nearby. But you're still in control. You decide when to open the door and when to be alone. Many say it feels like a second family. There's laughter in the hallway, conversation over coffee, and a quiet sense of belonging. You're not there to be taken care of. You're there to keep living, fully, freely, and with dignity. 5. Living with a companion. Living alone can be peaceful, but sometimes it gets too quiet. That's why more older adults are choosing to live with a companion. It doesn't mean sharing a bedroom. It means sharing a space, a kitchen, a cup of tea, a few hours of laughter after dinner. Some share a home with a longtime friend, others with a kind stranger who becomes family. In either case, something powerful happens. Life becomes warmer. You split rent, groceries, maybe even chores. But more than that, you share moments. Someone to say good morning, someone to remind you it's okay to laugh again. This kind of living doesn't take away your independence. It gives you a reason to stay engaged. You still have your own room, your own quiet. But when you want company, it's just down the hall. It's not about needing help. It's about choosing connection. And in moments of need, you're not alone. A companion might not replace family, but they can be a bridge, a steady presence when the days feel long. Remember, we weren't meant to grow old in silence. We were meant to grow with others. Kindness doesn't expire with age, and neither does friendship. Living with a companion means you wake up knowing you matter to someone nearby, and sometimes that's the most healing thing of all. 6. Aging in a co-housing community. What if aging didn't mean living alone, but living together, by choice? That's what co-housing offers. You still have your own private home, but you share gardens, kitchens, tools, and time with others who want a deeper kind of connection. It's not a nursing home. It's not a retirement village. It's a neighborhood designed by the people who live in it. Seniors, families, single parents, students, all generations under one roofline, each with their own space, but one shared spirit, community. In co-housing, no one is the patient, no one is the caregiver. Everyone gives what they can and receives what they need. Need help lifting something? Someone's there. Want quiet time? Close your door. Feel like a shared dinner? Head to the common house. It's aging, but with laughter. Aging, but with purpose. Aging, but never feeling forgotten. Imagine a place where someone notices if you didn't water your plants today, where kids greet you by name, where your skills, your cooking, your stories, your kindness still matter. That's what a co-housing community can offer: independence, belonging, and a life that still feels full. We don't lose our value as we age. We lose it only if we are isolated. In the right community, your value grows because you're seen, you're known, and you're needed. 7. Intergenerational living communities. Aging doesn't mean isolation, it means connection. Growing older doesn't mean growing apart. In intergenerational communities, people of all ages live side by side: children, students, parents, and elders, sharing gardens, sidewalks, and stories. It's not a facility, it's a neighborhood filled with life. Elders are not just recipients of care, they are mentors, storytellers, and quiet anchors of peace. And in return, the young bring energy, curiosity, and heart. It's not charity, it's exchange. Wisdom flows in one direction, joy flows in the other. These are not sterile towers, not silent halls. They are living, breathing places where laughter echoes, meals are shared, and music drifts from open windows. Elders are not put away. They are part of something living, something real. They're not behind closed doors. They're on the front porch. When you age in an intergenerational space, you hear music, laughter, footsteps. You see movement and feel purpose. You're reminded life goes on, and you are still a part of it. Belonging becomes the best kind of medicine. Studies show elders in these communities feel less lonely, experience slower cognitive decline, and report a higher quality of life, not because they have more, but because they have others, because they're surrounded, not isolated, they're not waiting, they are living. Aging is not a loss, it's a shift from speed to stillness, from noise to wisdom. You've walked through decades, you've built lives, raised families, loved deeply, and endured silently. Now is not the time to fade. Now is the time to choose how you want to live, where you want to be, and who you want beside you. You don't need permission, you need clarity. So take what you've seen today, share it, talk to your family, start small, but start now, because growing older isn't about giving up, it's about rising up with purpose, with peace, and with pride. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next chapter.